Well, welcome back to the Dunedin Ice Stadium, and there's a little bit of confusion here because with New Zealand making history by winning the second test 5-4, it means the series is now drawn. Now, there's all sorts of speculation that because this is a one-off series for the Winter Games, there may be some sort of shootout. We'll keep you posted about that, but let's talk about that game, Steve Jackson, because the emotion up here by our commentary box, the emotion all around the stadium, this is something huge for the Ice Blacks.
It certainly was, and you could see by the reaction of the New Zealand team at the end of the game, it was as if they won the World Championship, and I'm sure it felt like that because it's something that none of them had ever experienced before. So a great historical victory for New Zealand, and yeah, at this point it looks like we're going to be going to a shootout. So each team will be selecting shooters, and it'll be one-on-one penalty shots against the goaltenders. So you see some skill from the shooters and a lot of pressure on these goalies.
Well, we see this in soccer, don't we? But you got to say that it's stacked against the goalie in soccer. Looking at this shot we've got there, that's one big goalkeeper filling up a little goal. So maybe it's kind of the way to do it. It
certainly is. The ball's a little bit bigger in soccer than an ice hockey puck, and you can shoot a puck a lot harder than a soccer ball. But we'll see how they set things up. And you can see even for the referees, this is a slightly different kind of situation. So they're just double checking the rules and regulations on a penalty shootout. And so what we see is New Zealand goalie Zach Nottling. He's gone to the far end, and they'll just use one end in the shootout. So they'll alternate teams. Australia's won the draw to shoot first, and we've got Stephen Kay up against Zach Nottling. So
saved it.
Save. So Stephen Kay, a very good player, and you can see he's being patient. He's trying to draw the goalie from left to right, and then he cut back to his left on a backhand. But a great piece of goaltending by Zach Nottling.
Now it's a chance of Matt Izzy. Chris Eden for the Ice Blacks, going to come out with a bit of speed. Can he save it? Matt Izzy's a very good goalkeeper.
And he scores.
Eden gets the score.
Every time you think Chris Eden scored the biggest goal of his career, another one comes up.
He one-ups himself, and he's done it here. Now the pressure goes back on Zach. High fives all round once again in the Ice Blacks camp. Christopher Eden, he said he had a subpar performance in Test 1. He's done it in Test 2.
So here's Eric Lafreniere, and he took too long. Zach Nottling comes up big again.
He looked like he was going for a kind of backflip there, and it just didn't work for him.
He was trying to be patient and just hold Nottling, because Zach has a tendency to go down. He was hoping he could wait him out and then go up high on him, and it just didn't work. He got too far past the goal.
So Izzy steps up again. And Spears does it. Well, when you're hot, and the Ice Blacks are hot. And look at that. The rink is invaded again, and New Zealand win the shootout. Well, they won the second test. That drew the series. That was history in itself. And now they've got the shootout as well. It doesn't get any better than that.